Pisces, what is good with you? It is now time to extend your April reading out a little bit, okay? This is going to be an April extended reading. April extended. If you would like to find information on how to schedule a personal reading with me, please look in the description box of this video, along with the Amazon links where you can buy every tarot deck featured here in this video. That's in the description as well. I just added a new one to the collection here, the Heaven and Earth Tarot. I'm already in love with it. I would highly recommend this one if you're interested. That's the first one on the list. Anyway, though, first thing I want to look at is your energy, Pisces. I want to look at your energy and the energy surrounding you. Energy surrounding Pisces, universe, source, spirit. Ooh, there goes the ear. Always, the other side always has to wait. My guides always have to wait until I'm recording or I'm live or one of the two, you know. Always have to wait until I'm on camera to hit my ear with the zing, you know. It's like, I'm sure there's a reason for it, but I'm not sure what it is. Anyway, two shuffles, two more. Energy surrounding Pisces for the rest of April. Well, it's the end of April now, but anyway, assign it whatever time frame you want for however it resonates. I'm just extending your April reading out. Ooh, Queen of Swords. Wow, Justice. Wow, Pisces, well, okay. Don't get it twisted. I think you are still a little bit bitter. Still a little bit bitter, a little bit angry. Could be an Aquarius that you're dealing with. But for the most part, you're very cold and detached with the Queen of Swords overall here. Could be a Libra that you're dealing with. I also have Cancer. Ooh, wow, okay. Starting a brand new cycle here, okay? So it's to the point, this is something that it kind of feels like it took you probably a long time to actually move on from and let go of this. It could have taken you a while, you know? But that's been so long, I think you've had, and I know that's not for everybody. It's not been a long time for everybody, but this really feels like you have taken a lot of time to really, really sort and sift through this. You are a water sign. So when it gets to the point to where you are so cold and detached that you're thinking about this logically as a water sign, that says a lot. It's almost like taking an air sign and getting them all up in their emotions, you know, to where they can't think logically. It's, you know how weird that would be. I mean, it happens, but that's what I'm seeing here for you. Okay? Definitely walking away from this. If anything, with the Eight of Swords in the heart of the spread right there, this kind of looks to me like you would just kind of rather this, you're kind of ignoring it. And no, I'm ignoring you. I'm pretending I never met you. You know, I'm just going to let this go away. I wouldn't really recommend that, but I'm going to trust that you know what you're doing because it looks like you're on a pretty positive path here with the World card upright. I do feel like you are successfully closing this cycle out in your heart. Could be somebody at a distance from you, but even if it's not a distance, you know, like a physical distance, you could live in the same neighborhood as them. You finally feel energetically like you've really separated yourself from this person, okay? But yeah, it looks like you have a very, very level head on your shoulders when it comes to this. You're thinking very critically, very rationally, reasonably, and logically. Good job. I like that. You know, and I'm not making fun of you. I'm really not. See, in my personal opinion, it is up to us as individuals to identify the challenges that come along with our signs and work to overcome them. So, water signs, work on being more logical. Air signs, work on being more emotional. Fixed signs, work on being more flexible. Cardinal and mutable signs, mutable signs, work on being more rigid and stubborn. You see what I'm saying? Makes sense? Anyway, that's pretty cool because it does look like you are starting a brand new cycle here. When I say new cycles, what I mean is new experiences, new types of people. Okay, the next phase in life that you're entering into isn't going to be anything that even closely resembles anything you've been through before, which is a good thing. Okay, let's look a little bit at the person that you're dealing with, though. Let's look a little bit at the person Pisces is dealing with. Let's look at their energy. Their energy, the energy surrounding them, how they feel about you, and what their true intentions are. Excuse me. Person Pisces is dealing with. Oh, hang on. I gotta get it. There it is. Seven of Cups. This person could be out dating around. you know, exploring other options. I mean, even if they aren't actually dating around, they could be, that's their intentions. They want to have their options open. They want to go out and play the field and date around, you know what I mean? They could be trying to date somebody to get their mind off of you, possibly. Let's get 3 shuffles. 1. Oh, what just fell out here? 5 of Wands reversed. 2. And 3. Sun card reversed. Okay, so I do feel like they are getting over this. Could have been a third-party situation for some of you. There's that Aquarius energy again. All right, but they're pretty detached as well, okay? With the King of Pentacles and the King of Swords. They're pretty detached as well. I do think that they are working to try to get over this right here. I'm going to clarify that 5 of Wands reversed here in a minute. There could be an apology coming, possibly, but I got to see. Hang on. Don't hold me to that just yet. But I really feel like they still kick themselves in the butt because they feel like they wasted their time. Okay? They feel like it was a complete and total waste of time. That's not really a positive way to look at it. I don't care if it worked out the way you wanted it to or not. You never waste your time. Ever. Anything that happens to you can be used as a very valuable learning experience. So I really don't think they're looking at this the right way, even if it didn't turn out the way they wanted it to, but they feel like they wasted their time. Like it was a complete and total waste of time. And yeah, I do still kind of think that this connection makes them a little bit nervous, but they're doing the best they can to get over this and detach themselves from this. Let me see what that 5 of Wands is reversed there for. Let me see. Is that an apology? That could take 1 or 2 paths. I'm going to clarify it first just to see. They could be wanting to like make amends or whatever. Possibly. I don't know. Let me see. But boom. 5 of Swords reversed. Well, that's not much of a clarification. Hang on. I'm going to clarify the 5 of Wands reversed. 5 of Swords pops out. Isn't that funny? Reversed. Okay, universe. I see you. You smart ass. 7 of Wands. Okay. All right. So I don't really see them actually taking it upon themselves to like make amends or apologize or anything like that. I think what it is that they consider this connection right here like there's too much drama and too much conflict, and they feel like they're walking on eggshells and they don't want that drama or that conflict. That's what it is. I think they would like to reconcile. They would like to make amends, but I don't really see it. Well, I don't know. We're going to look at actions they're going to take here in just a second. So far, it's not really looking like they're taking those actions. They may for some of you, but it's not looking like it so far. Let's see what actions this person is taking. If any, let's see. Actions this person is taking towards Pisces, universe or spirit. Ba-dum-dum. Universe or spirit. Da-dum-dum. I really like the way this deck shuffles. This is the Golden Universal Tarot. If you all can't tell, those of you who have watched me for a while, I love golden tarot cards. I love them. Any tarot cards with like the gold edges, like these right here, or gold in the, you know what I mean? I just love it. And this one right here, if you're looking for a really easy, smooth shuffling deck, this one right here shuffles smooth as hot butter, dude. I'm telling you. 2 more shuffles here for the actions they're taking. 1. And 2. Empress reverse. Okay, it could be a Taurus for some of you. Got that Ace of Swords right there, but Knight of Swords reverse. No. Yep, it looks to me like what they're doing is they're just straight up going out and trying to find somebody new here. Okay, they're trying to ignore you. They're trying to ignore you. They want to. You all are both basically doing the same thing to each other right now. Okay, that 8 of Swords. That's what they're doing. That's what you're doing too. You had that. Remember, in the heart of your first spread, you had that 8 of Swords there. Okay, so I think both of you are just kind of trying to pretend this never happened. But I really feel like you have a much more level head than they do. That's what I really, honestly, because look, the Death reverse, 6 of Swords reverse, they still can't really stop thinking about you. They can't. You know what I mean? So I feel like that's a front. Anyway, I feel like that's a front. So Yeah. They're basically pretending that that they're over it. Nah, I'm over it. You know, they probably don't talk about you to anybody, but boy, you run through their head all the time, dude, all the time. But yeah, it looks to me, yeah, Death reversed, Six of Swords reversed, Eight of Swords. See, but it looks to me like they're going out and looking for something new and just trying to bury the memory of you. But it's not. I don't know. There's that Ace of Swords though. I would say that they're reaching out, but the Knight of Swords is in the reverse. Okay, they want to. There's a part of them that wants to, but they're not. They're not. Okay. So, what's the most likely outcome here? Most likely outcome is anybody going to come forward? Is there going to be an attempted reconciliation? Do, 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 Queen of Cups reversed. Let's get 3 shuffles. 1, 2, and 3. Seven of Swords. King of Cups reversed. Queen of Cups reversed. Page of Pentacles reversed. Six of Wands reversed. Okay, so I really feel like this person's scheming for way later on down the line. I don't see this really happening anytime soon. I don't, but I really think that they're planning to communicate with you at some point in time in the future. Okay, and they're scheming and planning because they can't quit thinking about you. I think you've got to a point to where your head is very level. You're very logical, reasonable, and somewhat emotionless, Pisces. That may sound strange. Like, to me, that sounds as strange as watching a lion eat a salad. You know what I mean? But hey, it's possible. It's to the point where it feels like you become almost emotionless, you know? And very level-headed about this, but not them. Not them. I think that you still roll through their head all the time, and they're scheming and planning to communicate with you one of these days. But not right now, not anytime soon. Not until they can figure out exactly what they're going to say, how they're going to say it, you know, and why. Like, I don't even get it. I just think that you've closed the cycle out in your heart, but they haven't closed the cycle out in their heart. Okay? What's the best advice? Advice for Pisces. Advice for Pisces. What is the best advice? Man, I love this deck. It is a little bit stiff, though. It doesn't, like this right here is the best shuffling deck that I have here. I like them a little bit stiff. A little bit, okay? Not so, like, boards that you can't shuffle them at all. Kind of like in between, like middle, you know? And I really love how smooth this one is. It's a little bit sturdy. They're a little bit stiff and sturdy, but to me, not too bad. But they're real smooth and glossy, and I really like this deck. Anyway. Heaven and Earth Tarot. I really like it. Okay, the best advice? Pisces. You know what that means, right? Maybe you need to reach out. Maybe you need to reach out. 3 shuffles. 2. And 3. Nine of Cups. Yes. There's that star card again. Y'all got a lot of Aquarius energy in your readings here. But anyway, keep your options open. Develop that sense of independence in all aspects of life. See, most people, when they think independence, they think Nine of Pentacles. Okay? Nine of Pentacles is good, but a lot of people get Nine of Pentacles confused for Nine of Cups. Okay? Nine of Pentacles means I can function really good by myself. I don't need anybody to help me survive. I don't need anybody to support me. You know, I got my own job, my own car, my own house. Like, I can survive all by myself. Like, I can keep myself alive, basically. You know what I mean? That's Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Cups, This energy is I don't depend on a person, on a relationship, or on a connection to make me feel emotionally fulfilled. Okay, so independence in all aspects of life, in material, finance, and emotions. Okay, it's really, really important that you develop all those levels of independence. And I think once you reach that point, which I think you all are pretty well there, okay, and this person has no emotional power over you, then you might want to be the one to reach out. Okay, maybe. You never know. Let's see here. Chariot. Death reversed. Yeah. Uh-oh. Maybe you need to reach out. Maybe something could happen. Okay, you got the 2 and the 3 of Wands right here. But that death reversed, Ace of Swords, that's reach out and reconcile. Maybe reach out just to make things right. I'm trying to see, yeah, 10 of Swords. I don't think it's going to come together as a full-on, like, reconciliation, but maybe at least let's go ahead and do away with any negative energy that may be shared between the two of us. Let bygones be bygones. I think you're level-headed enough to the point to where this person doesn't have any emotional power over you. So maybe, hey, let bygones be bygones. Hey, let's be cool or whatever. You know what I mean? But there's still a lot. But if you don't really, like, there's some of you that are saying, no, I already closed that cycle out in my heart. Okay, well, you just keep on keeping on then. But if you still feel just a little thread of connectivity, you know, that still feels like it's passing a little bit of you know, negative energy back and forth, maybe you might want to reach out and cut that thread, you know. I would just like you to know that I forgive you for what you did to me. I apologize for what I did to you. You go that way, I go this way, you know. Looks like y'all are heading in a really, really, really positive direction. That could be the one thing you need to do before the doorway opens for you to pass through to the new cycle, you know. You never know. A lot of times there's one little thing like that needs to be done before we enter into a new cycle. But anyway, I do feel like that was your message, Pisces. I'm going to go ahead and end this reading here. I greatly appreciate every last one of you who tuned in, played along, and who continue to show love, support, and positive feedback on my channel every day here on YouTube. It makes my job worthwhile. I greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to look in the description box of the video if you would like to find information on how to schedule a personal reading. And I'm out of here now, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. I will see you sometime between right now and the rest of all eternity. Y'all stay blessed.